I was just gonna ask if my phone was broken.
Can you hear us, though?
I feel like they might be able to hear us.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Wake up, grab your phone, good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hi, I'm Jim from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the United States, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hello, Plains and Prairies from Edmonton, Alberta, downtown, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hi, I'm from Newfoundland, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Let's try this again. Now can you see us? Could you ever see us?
Did she have an accent that time if
Yes.
she's from Newfoundland? Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. Appreciate all of you in the chat already giving us those likes, following along, subscribing to Oilers Nation on YouTube, and The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
We're going to be going live from there in the near future, so make sure you go and hammer the subscribe button once we get enough. We'll rock and roll over there for a bit and
Let's
see
see
how
where
she
we're
goes.
at. Let's see where we're at. If you go to the sauce.
Let me guess.
Okay.
361 subscribers.
Close. 352.
Oh, that was real close. Okay, well, it turns out we need 9 subscribers so that I could be right.
Yeah, the more the merrier. That means a lot to us. But yes, we are, for now, going live on Oilers Nation. Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Way she goes. A lot of people in the chat asking if Mercury's in retrograde. It's not. There was just a full moon, but I don't think we can blame that at this point. So I'm not really sure who to blame. Probably
Reese.
Reese.
Hey, good morning, Reese.
Hi,
How you
Reese.
doing, big fella?
Morning, guys. How are you guys doing?
Good. We decided that big fella's cool for you to be called, right? You like that?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
And I like big fella or big guy
And I do not want to be called big lady.
or gal, big gal.
No, I'm good.
'Kay.
Thank you, though.
So I'm glad that we all sorted that out. Got to the bottom of it right now. Big fella, big guy, fine. Big gal, let's not do that one.
I'm good with just Lisa.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What about gal?
Sure, whatever. Saucy Lisa Hayden in the chat. She said all the cool kids are changing their name to have the word saucy in it, which I love.
And you know what else the cool kids are doing, Saucy Lisa Hayden? They're booking on our Vegas trip.
Yeah, we know you love Vegas, Lisa.
We're going to get into that coming up a little later on the show with all the details, but you should probably come with us.
Uh-huh.
And so should the rest of you.
I was breaking down the girl math with all of my girlfriends in our group chat, and
Yeah.
they were like, dang, that is a good deal.
It really is. Like lower bowl tickets. to
Food
the
and beverages are taken care of.
Oilers Knights game. Food and bevs. We got deals on food for the watch party 2 nights before. We've got access to the pool the entire time we're there.
During March Madness.
You don't have to pay to get into the pool. That's pretty sweet because a lot of the Vegas pools now, it's just outrageous how much they charge you to get in.
And we're going to find my favorite slot machine on Fremont Street. I don't remember what it is, but I know where it is, and it better still be there. Otherwise, I'm going to cause a scene.
Speaking of slot machines, we've got a lot of people who love slot machines' favorite hockey team in town tonight, the Buffalo Sabres.
Wait, what?
Buffalo Sabres.
What does that have to do with slot machines?
Anybody that plays slots once in a while knows what I'm talking about right now.
I don't like the Buffalo slot machine, the one that I want to look for on Fremont Street.
How do you know the Buffalo slot machine but not get the joke about the Buffalo Sabres?
I don't know.
Every time you hit the bonus, it goes, Buffalo! And all of the...
They come running, charging towards you.
The Bison, yeah.
See, I don't play the one with the bison on it. I play the game with the dragon head that the neck gets longer. It's so fun.
And I love that you think that that's such a unique, magical machine that you found on Fremont
It
Street.
is. You can't find it anywhere else. You can't. It's not the panda one.
Those dragon ones are everywhere.
No, this one's different. The neck gets long.
They're as common as the buffalo.
No. Nope.
That sounds really good in the mic. The sound of the bison running. You can really, because it starts from far away, right? One more time, just because I'm having fun.
Sure.
Buffalo. Cool.
Tanya in the chat said Buffalo never pays.
And never plays well, except for the last time we played them, they beat us.
Oh, now we're back to the hockey team, not the slot machine.
Yeah, because we're
Got
taking
it.
on the Sabres tonight.
We're going to talk to Tyler Yaremchuk. He's going to be a guest in the 9 o'clock hour. Obviously, you know Tyler Yaremchuk from here at Oilers Nation. And we also have a very fun, uplifting guest coming in shortly. In about 20 minutes, you're going to be introduced to Kim Carson. I don't know if you'll ever meet a more joyful, sweet woman in your life.
That's a lot of pressure to put on somebody.
I don't care.
At 8 o'clock
It's
in the
natural.
morning.
It's natural for her.
Okay.
She can't help it. She's got the best laugh, the best smile.
And she just did a TED Talk recently.
She did a TED Talk, and we know her. We used to work with her, and she was
The best.
the best. So I was like, can you come on our show and talk about whatever it was you talked about on your TED Talk? And she
Oh,
said,
it sounds like you were paying attention to it.
I didn't watch it. I just saw a screenshot of her on stage on her Instagram story, and I was like, what's this all about? And she's
Lisa-
like, I did my first TED Talk.
Lisa was too busy on her laptop playing Buffalo.
No, I don't play Buffalo. I need to figure out what this dragon game is. Does anybody know which game I'm talking about where the dragon neck gets really, really long when you get bonus plays? And it's got gold coins.
Yeah, I think it's pretty common.
I don't think it is.
Well,
I have not found it here in the city. Trust me, I've tried. Yeah, there's some that have dragons on it, but it's not this one.
also, I love that that's your favorite machine, but you lost a bunch on it in Vegas.
Okay, but I was up.
Yeah.
Who cares? I'm finding it. And that's where you'll find me the entire time we're in Vegas.
Thank you for checking in on the chat already. We appreciate that. Load it up. The more comments it gets, the more it pops up in other people's algorithms, and the more our show can grow.
So let's give some love to Amanda in the chat, Mike D, Emily Chatwin, 420 Tube 4. We've also got Devin who's checking in, Tanya, Catherine, The Han House. We got Doug Murr in the chat, Danger Suede, Sarah, Shalina, heck yeah, Casey, Chris Lemon, and more.
I'm hearing something the last couple days that I'd like to bring up, if you don't mind.
Sure.
As we know, the Dave Chappelle show here was a garbage fire. It didn't go well at all because of hecklers.
Your rant is popping off on the Sauce YouTube page.
Yeah.
I think it's got like 12,000 views, over 300 comments of people just going off.
Well, I feel like I had the same thought on it as almost everybody that was leaving there, which was thorough disappointment.
Yeah.
But here's what's happening now. Dave Chappelle was in Vancouver a couple nights ago. He was in Calgary the night before Edmonton. And now it seems the people of Calgary and Vancouver are taking the opportunity to get some jabs in and make fun of Edmontonians because
This went viral.
they were super appropriate at their Chappelle shows.
I actually saw that in the comments underneath your rant. It was someone from there that I think like right after the show, they logged onto YouTube, went in the comments, and they're like, we just had a great time and everyone was super respectful in the crowd. Just saying.
But you know why this has happened? You know why the people of Vancouver and Calgary can go to a comedy show in the Saddle Dome or in Rogers Arena and be nice and quiet and listen to a comedian? It's because they don't go to that rink normally and have something to cheer about. The people of Edmonton are used to yelling at our hockey arena. So it's just a hard habit to break when you go to a comedy show and you don't get to yell. But the people in Calgary and Vancouver, they're used to sitting on their hands and being very quiet when they go to their rinks. So make fun of us all you want, but I'm going to the Oilers game tonight and I'm going to yell. And scene.
How many times have you practiced that?
Just once in the shower this morning. I used a shampoo bottle as a microphone.
Well, you nailed it.
Thank you.
What did you guys think of that? Should we post that clip and see what kind of comments we get?
Boy, are we gonna get some angry comments from the people of Calgary and Vancouver?
Okay, the chat really liked that though. Okay, Reese, clip it. Wait, what was the thing we were gonna start saying on the show whenever there was like a good clip that we should post? Clip that. Do you not like that?
I don't mind it.
Clip that.
I just think like you made it sound like you had this really unique way to let Reese know, but then you just yelled the like most generic thing ever.
Clip that. That's cool. And what we should start doing is getting the saucers in the chat when there's something that they're like, oh, I'd like to revisit that clip later today. They can start writing in the chat, Reese, clip that.
Okay, but here's the deal. If you suggest that we clip something from the show, and we do, then
you have to share it.
You have to share it.
You have to be like, I am why this clip is up.
Yeah, people are going to say that little rant will rage bait the
Let's
Flames
do
and
it.
Canucks fans.
Okay, Reese, clip that.
Done.
Poor guy's busy back there.
Well, he's not doing it now, but he's going to like make a note on his sheet to circle back to that after the show's over, no?
It felt good. Do you want me to do it one more time and then you can take the best one?
Oh, okay, but can you look straight into the camera and like be a bit more mean? Because
Sure.
I feel like you were very confident.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can send it a bit harder.
Okay.
Okay, and
an action?
Do you want me to stay out of it because the camera went to me?
Yeah.
Because I went oof, but I don't have to oof this time.
Let's just try a solo clip.
Okay, clip. You have the floor. You are amazing at what you do.
Thank you.
And you are gonna rock this clip.
Okay, but if anybody's watching online later,
Move your laptop,
and we use the second one.
Shh, no, we didn't.
No, we
did
didn't.
one and done. Ryder is a one take Jake.
Yeah, how's that look?
Give a check.
Can you get me just straight up, Reese?
How are we looking?
Okay.
Okay, check your jacket. Make sure it's good. Check your cords. Oh yeah, get sports interaction in there. Hell yeah.
How's that?
No.
Oh. That's upside down now.
Yeah.
Well, don't give me attitude when you're getting it wrong, too.
Okay, wait. Let's just perfect this.
Here we go.
Wait. Okay, I'm not even here.
Okay.
This is your monologue,
Yeah.
and you're going to crush it.
I have a feeling I'm going to butcher it
And
the second time.
action.
Hearing a lot of people who went to Dave Chappelle in both Calgary and Vancouver are now making fun of Edmonton relentlessly online because we were yelling during the show. I get it. I was there. It was disappointing. It was distracting for Dave, and we shouldn't have done it. But what the people of Vancouver and Calgary don't understand is when we go to our rink, we usually have reasons to yell. That was good.
I didn't like the out. I
What?
thought that, well, I thought you could have
Okay.
maybe given it a bit more like, we actually have reasons to yell.
Okay, go
Like
with
something
the
like
first
that.
one, Reese.
And, oh, okay,
Go with the first one, Reese.
we're going to move on.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't remake magic.
No.
You do the magic trick and then it's done. You know? Mm-hmm. There is some other hockey news we need to talk about. Did you see the John Hamm commercial? We might have to wait to get into that a little bit later because we've been putting Reese to the test, but we're going to be talking about this later.
Because everybody is talking about what they're saying about Canada in this commercial.
The John Hamm American hockey.
It's American
commercial.
players talking about Canadian players, and it might get you fired up.
Well, and I get that it's for the purpose of getting Americans fired up, and it's like an NBC commercial where they're going to be broadcasting the Olympics. So it makes sense to me, and I like rivalries.
Absolutely. I just find it strange that John Hamm has taken a break from Skip the Dishes.
That's right.
How did
And
he find time to do a different commercial?
It's also a little strange that he's been pretending to be Canadian.
Is he Canadian or not?
No, he's not.
Why
But-
is he in the Skip the Dishes Canada commercials?
And he wears like maple leaves on his sweaters in those commercials, and he's been profiting off of wholesome Canadians for a long time. And
Absolutely.
now-
I was
now All of a
convinced.
sudden, he's the face of this ad, even though his part in the ad, he seems a little disappointed that the players are talking like they are.
They're making fun of Canadians.
They are.
So we'll get to that on the show as well. So be
Yeah.
prepared to be a little upset. That's okay.
Or very. But I have some other things that I wanted to go through first.
Okay.
We ready for this? Spotify Wrapped has just released their numbers. They have achieved a record-breaking 250 million users that have done the Spotify Wrap in just 65 hours after releasing it.
I did it immediately, and I had Michael Bolton in my top 5. I feel like Spotify Wrapped is a little bit glitchy because like I maybe listened to his song Steel Bars 6 times. Like, relax.
Yeah, and like my number one artist this year was The Wiggles.
And you don't even have a toddler.
No.
So how does that work?
Well, I love The Wiggles, but not that much. Just kidding.
Have you guys heard Steel Bars by Michael Bolton? It's a B-side.
See, you are a Michael Bolton fan.
Steel bars wrapped all around me. I've been your prisoner since the day you found me.
That's good.
It's so good.
Everybody's always surprised when Lisa can sing as well as she does because she doesn't do it very much.
I don't.
And so when she does, and she doesn't talk about it very much, her friends at karaoke are really annoying. She's probably the least annoying of all of her
They're
friends at
fine.
karaoke.
And they absolutely crush. My one friend does Shania Twain, but not in the annoying, oh, here we go, another Shania Twain girl. She rocks the room.
Is this Amanda?
No, this is Cassie. She walks around. She sings into people's, like,
Drinks.
at tables. She stands on tables. It's so good. But Amanda sings Fancy by Reba.
Yeah.
Holy
She can sing.
crap.
I would just go to an Amanda concert. But some of your other friends, when they get mic grabby, we've talked about this before.
We will have a karaoke night event through Oilers Nation. I promise you. Now that I work here, things are happening. Okay? We got our Tis the Sizz Market shaking down this Sunday at the Dog Patch. Hope to see you there. 2 to 5 p.m. It's going to be great. But also in the future, we're going to do some sort of karaoke night. And you'll see my friends in action. Devin just wrote in the chat, my top song on Spotify Wrapped was Can't Fight the Moonlight by Leanne Rimes. Not sure what happened there.
Just like one night you put it on, maybe had a few too many pops, pass out with it just playing on repeat.
I am
don't know.
convinced that there's a glitch. That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's not accurate.
One of the songs genuinely on my top 5 I don't recognize.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense. Some other news that people are talking about today. Jimmy Kimmel will continue to host ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live through 2027 under a new one-year extension with Disney. Kimmel's previous contract was set to end in May 2026, and now it's going to be 2027.
In the year 2025, his name was like the top 3 most searched things around the entire world because of the controversy with Donald Trump.
I wouldn't be surprised even if Jimmy's over it and actually quite upset about that suspension that shook down and had planned to maybe step down. I don't know why you would when you make that much money.
Yeah.
But if he had planned to step down, I think he's going to keep that job for as long as Donald Trump has the presidency because he loves being a thorn in the side of Donald. Hey?
Yeah.
Like, it truly seems like that's his passion now, is just
That's his focus.
pissing off Trump. Some other news. NASA's Perseverance rover discovered unusual bleached rocks in Mars.
What does that mean?
It means that in the past, and they think as far as like billions of years ago, millions of years ago,
Either way, it's a lot of years.
that they had mineral that forms on Earth after rainfall. So
Okay.
they feel like Mars maybe used to have trees and rainfall, which is a new discovery that could have made it more habitable back in the day.
Every once in a while, I like to just search NASA news
Yeah.
just to feel scared for a minute. Because the universe is terrifying to me when you really think about it. And I hate large objects. I have megalophobia.
That's why I can't flex in front of Lisa.
It scares me. Ah! Just kidding.
But interesting that Mars apparently had a warm, wet climate back in the day. You're bored. Listen, I just came at you with so much interesting stuff. Sorry that you don't care about Mars. Some people do. Now I'm upset.
How does the saying go? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus? No wonder I fell asleep. Got any Venus news?
Okay, well, why don't you show everybody all your prep? Why don't you read something that you wrote down before the show, Lisa? Show everybody what you got. Show everybody all your prep. Turn it around. Okay, what do you got? What do you got that's going to captivate everyone?
I have, I wrote down
Uh-huh.
nurse goal.
So your bet from today is all you wrote down.
I wrote down Glenn and Wendy, which is a couple that owns a new deli in town that I wanted to talk about. That's my prep.
But I'm sorry that my Mars story bored you.
It didn't.
It did.
It just got a little long.
It's because I had to explain it 3 times.
Oh, who's calling you? Who is it?
Eh,
Answer it.
no.
Is it a scammer?
Yes.
That's a fun ringtone.
Thank you.
Is it?
Gets the people going.
What was did you ever have a cell phone back in the day, Reese, where you got to pay 99 cents for one of your favorite songs to be the ringtone?
No, I never, I had a couple buddies that had like super extreme ringtones, but I never I didn't want to pay $1.
No. Are you one of those kids, not that you're a kid now, but when you first got a cell phone that you silenced it, didn't like answering the phone?
No, if I see somebody call me and if I see somebody call me, I'll pick it up every time. But
So back in our day, I remember having a flip phone and being like, what do you mean I get to choose my own ringtone? 99 cents? No problem.
Yeah, it feels like almost everybody participated in that and took it very seriously.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now that you can do it, now it's super easy to do. Nobody does it anymore.
Everyone's phone is on silent. But I downloaded Gasolina.
Oh,
That was my flip phone ringtone back in the day, and it was awesome.
Little Daddy Yankee for the people. Apparently, that is the number one song. This is from a professional DJ I know. If there's a wedding dance he's at with a younger crowd, this wouldn't work for if seniors are getting married for the 3rd time.
Right.
But if you want to get the party started on the dance floor, and
Gasolina.
you're in charge of the music. Daddy Yankee Gasolina.
That and Dancing Queen by ABBA. One time I was the budget DJ at a Christmas party. We just used, funny enough, Spotify. And I put on Dancing Queen, and then my fat finger accidentally hit next halfway through the song, and I got booed out of
Yeah.
the DJ booth.
I bet.
So you just be very careful when ABBA is playing to not screw up. Trust me.
And if you're in Saskatchewan and want to get the people going on the dance floor, it's Eddie Rabbit, Love a Rainy Night.
Our first guest said she's chilling. Is she on the screen? Can you see Kim?
Maybe it means she's just chilling. And
Well, she wrote me. She said, I'm chilling. Do you think that means she's hanging out on the live stream or no?
I don't know. A lot of people bringing up that Lisa would care about Mars if it was in retrograde, but that's it.
It's
Thank
true.
you for that. It's very true. Good morning to Saucy Stu in the chat. Justin, Saucy BB, Westside Shane, Casey.
Wait, we got a saucy BB? That's
Yeah,
new.
That's new.
That's new.
I like this. And are these saucinators all heading out into the wild on YouTube and just saucing up other chats after? That's so exciting.
I love that. Candy Shop was West Side Shane's ringtone back in the day. Saucy CBB said back in the day when you used to record your own ringtone.
You know what mine's going to be?
What?
If we win tonight?
What?
Buffalo! That would be a good ringtone, eh?
You were saying a little earlier, sorry, I got distracted because Kim said that she's checked in. We don't have Kim on there yet?
She's
No?
checked in with the wrong show.
What is going
She's
on?
ready for Oilers Nation every day with Tyler Yaremchuk and Liam coming up a little later
I'm going to
today.
say, hit the link, girl. You said small town Saskatchewan. What gets the dance floor bumping is I Love a Rainy Night.
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know.
It's because you can two-step to it? I
Yeah.
love a rainy night.
It's just got like the perfect...
Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. People love it.
And genuinely, when you grow up in a farming community, people do love a rainy night. That's why how many times when it's raining here have you heard me say, we could use the moisture? Mm-hmm. It's true.
It is true.
It's in our veins that we have an appreciation for what rain brings. So Eddie Rabbit, you sing that damn song. Hoo, ha-hoo.
What was that?
And he does that in the song.
Okay, did you hear that PV Mart's making a comeback? Mm-hmm. There's like 4 locations opening up in Alberta. I've never been to a PV Mart. What is it?
Well, I think you're going to like it.
Why?
Well, you've told people, and it's a little too much information in the past, though, that it gets you going when you walk into a Canadian Tire.
I like the smell of tires and gasoline.
So PV Mart, they have tires.
They do?
I don't think they have like a full section of tires like Canadian Tire does.
What do they have? Just like a couple stray
Well,
tires?
they have a friggin' lawnmower that has tires on it.
Oh,
I would
that's
say PV Mart would be like similar to like Home Hardware.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
okay.
Or Lowe's.
Do they have like a
Yeah.
beauty section?
No.
Oh.
If you're getting your beauty products at PV Mart, you're going to the bar to fight men.
Okay, wait. Okay, Kim said I did. Click the link.
It's interesting that all this new technology we're rocking and rolling with.
It's fine.
But with all Lisa's prep,
Oh, she said it's a black screen. We should send her a different link.
with all of Lisa's prep, we're kind of banking on some guests. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that coming up. I have some interesting stories from around the world. I'll just share with you.
Can you
Lisa
send me a
deals
fresh
with
link?
this. Idaho's David Rush and his son Peter have claimed the Guinness Book of World Record for the fastest time to clear a Hungry Hippos game by a team of 2, completing the task in just 5.8 seconds.
That's incredible because how do you come up with that?
That was even an available record to be broken? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like how do you even think like, to yourself, let's break this record or let's try our best to finish this game? You're taking it really seriously.
Yeah.
That's a fun game too.
One, like, it's just, do you think they just like that?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember back in the day you would open up the Guinness World Record book and it was just the one guy with the long fingernails and that's what you would obsess over? You would just stare at it because
Or
it
like-
looked like a tree trunk.
Yeah, it was all the long stuff that I was interested in, like the woman with the longest hair.
Yes.
That was a pretty trippy one as well. But yeah, congratulations to David and his son Peter, fastest time clearing a Hungry Hippos game in just 5.8 seconds.
I've been watching hippos for some reason keep popping up on my TikTok. Have you seen the videos of them eating pumpkins?
I've watched
It's
hippos
crazy.
eat pumpkins before. Yeah, their teeth are always so yellow.
Yeah, well, who's going to brush their teeth? Their teeth are the size of pumpkins.
Yeah, they need a hippo dentist. And then I have another interesting record. Sargwagya Singh Kushwaha from India has made chess history by becoming the youngest player to ever receive an official International Chess Federation rating. So that would be like getting an official handicap if you're a golfer.
Cool.
You got to put in some time. You got to go to a couple tournaments or whatever, and then you get rated.
And this is chess?
Yes, so this is the youngest to ever be rated. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. 3 years old.
No.
3.
I'm picturing this 16-year-old It's a 3-year-old?
It's a 3-year-old. I actually want to get good at chess just so I can go and destroy this kid, or else he's going to get way too cocky way too quick. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to go destroy a 3-year-old at chess. Can you even play chess?
A little bit. My nephew got good at it when he was about 7, and so I downloaded the app just so I could show him who's boss.
Okay, cool guy.
Well, I think so many parents nowadays are like participation ribbon parents. They let their kids win everything that they do. I'm the opposite. I'm the rude awakening uncle.
The mean uncle. You don't want to be known as that.
Not mean.
Or scary. You're not scary.
I'm not scary. No. But I'll say,
But you're a realist.
I play a little bit of chess. Little does he know I've been studying it for the last year straight. Anyway, I destroyed my nephew. What's up, Lachlan? See you at Christmas.
And that is someone who's being authentically themselves. And that is going to be our topic today with our first guest. We got Kim on the line, Reese. Perfect. Let's pull her up on the screen. You guys are going to love Kim. In fact, you're going to be obsessed with Kim. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, cutie.
Oh my gosh, how are you two?
Are you wearing a choker?
Yeah, tattoo 90s style.
I love this.
Yeah, I better get one of them. Hey?
I want to say really quickly, I was at a birthday party this summer, like a friend's birthday party. She's an adult, and somebody was there with their kid, and I am really good at Connect 4, like genuinely. People can't talk to me when I'm playing Connect 4. And this kid decides to come up and he's like, oh, can I play with you guys? And I was like, sure, you can be on my husband's team. And then, of course, I keep winning. And my husband kept looking at me like he was like, he's like, it's a child. You're ruining their day. And I was like, life is unfair.
It is. Sometimes you got to lose. It builds character.
Uncle Rude
does.
Awakening. That's my new nickname.
Yeah. Like they're going to be like, yeah, that's the woman that taught me that people don't always placate to you.
No. So, Kim, we met you. We worked with you for a stretch, and you made such an impact on us in such a short amount of time that we're obsessed with you. And we just think it's important for more people to know about your existence. And I saw on your Instagram story the other day that you were doing some sort of what looked to be a TED Talk. Can you break down exactly what you were doing and where you were doing it and why?
Yeah, so after we worked together, which crazy enough has been almost a year, I know time flies. I went to a place called Pod Marketing, and we're based out of Calgary, and we specialize in certain divisions. But the great thing about Pod Marketing is that it is this place full of what they call unicorns. It's kind of what drew me to apply for a gig with them in the first place, is that they call their employees unicorns, and we're all, kind of given this like unsaid permission to be ourselves. And so part of that is at the end of the year, I guess, I didn't know this when I applied and now I know it. They do basically like a TEDx day, but all of the employees submit talks that they would like to have. So I was like, you know what? I think I could talk for 30 minutes. So I applied to speak on resiliency, authenticity, how to build credibility, stuff like that. And they selected my talk. So then I, put some together, and that's the picture you saw.
I love this. And you are definitely one of the most authentic people we've ever met. And that's why we were so sad when we parted ways. So it's so nice to be able to connect with you, even though you're in Calgary. So we have a couple questions on the topic of being authentic, especially in the workplace. Do you mind if we pick your brain a little bit?
Please, yes.
Okay.
How do you put it into practice, like authenticity, and not just have it be a buzzword? Because you hear it thrown around a lot, but like, how do you finish the job when it comes to authenticity?
Regardless of where you work, like what kind of career path you go down.
Yeah. So it kind of starts back with, I like to say that authenticity, like the literal definition is like the stasis of being like genuine and true. But I like to think of it as who you are when like the cameras turn off, when you're with yourself and you're like alone with your big scary thoughts, and you're kind of forced to face what are your wants, your goals, your desires. So it kind of starts with that, like whoever you are in that scenario is like your authentic self, in my opinion. So what I did was I sat with that and I thought about it, and I was like, well, how do I feel right now? Like, what are the things I want to do? What's the stuff I want to carry with me in my decisions and my actions that I take? And so I kind of assigned myself some words, like I am creative, I am fun loving, I am supportive, I am adventurous. So those are my kind of keywords that I then carry into all of my actions. So you won't, if you catch me in a work presentation where I have to give somebody some statistics and numbers and be like, this is how we did this quarter, you'll find me in more of a supportive role. Perhaps I'll sprinkle in some fun loving, but you might not find my adventurous side in that. So it's kind of all about finding the kind of key, I guess, adjectives of who you are, and then applying them in different ways in different situations.
It could be adventurous if you said something like, wow, those aren't great numbers.
Yeah. I'd be going out on a limb if I was like, and another thing.
For someone who hears be yourself more, be yourself, but doesn't feel like they really know who they are, like where should somebody start to explore who they want to be authentically?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's honestly one of the hardest steps, is kind of to get started. But I really do encourage people to, even if it's like 5 minutes a day, like I'm not talking meditation, I'm not talking, go outside of your comfort zone type of stuff here with like woo woo, something that maybe you don't believe in. But just really think like, what do you want? I think that we all have a tendency to kind of put ourselves into roles as well. Like in my daily life, I am whatever title I have at my job. I am someone's wife. I am someone's aunt. I am someone's sister. But it kind of starts with being like, no, I'm Kim. Mm-hmm. And what does Kim want in this situation? Kim, the person, not Kim, the aunt, Kim, the wife, Kim, the sister. So that's a good place to start, I would say. And then from there, it's kind of seeing, like, I did also look at like my past relationships, some of my past jobs that I had. And I thought, why did I leave those? Why did I make that change? Like in some scenarios, I had gotten to a point where I was like, I just am not happy. And that's not the case with the place that we both worked, or we all three worked. But it was with the previous place. I reflected on that because it was a big life altering change. And I was like, why did I make that change? What was I trying to gain? And out of that, I realized, well, I wasn't happy. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't, able to be as supportive as I want to be. I certainly wasn't kind. Like I was the worst version of myself at that place. And I was like, oh, so that must mean then that I wanted those things to change, which must mean that those things are important to me. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I started, just like looking at, kind of like big life events, and then really sitting with myself and being like, what does Kim want?
It's interesting, like when you go to a workplace that embraces it so much. Mm-hmm. So we'll get into like what you think that leaders potentially or managers could do to effectively create a space like that in the workplace. But do you have to also be careful when asking questions when you're being interviewed if you're by chance with like a Gen X boss to be like, I want my feelings validated more than I care about how much I'm making? Or like it just feels like some of the job interviews I've been in the past, if I tried to create these things as a priority, I wouldn't be taken necessarily seriously. Mm-hmm. Is that?
Yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. So it is a fairly, I don't want to say a new concept, like being yourself is not inherently new. But this kind of, I think that they call it in a workplace, it's like mental safety, or like you're like emotionally like taken care of in good workplaces. And that is kind of a new concept. It's, we literally started with this call with me being like, life's unfair. But it doesn't have to be, I suppose. I'm still going to school kids at Connect 4. But so, yeah, I mean, I would encourage, if you're looking to go to a new workplace, that it actually aligns with what you want. If I was going to go into an interview, let's say, and it was at a corporate office where they hated tattoo 90s chokers and they couldn't take a joke, I hopefully would know that before I got there via what they have online, what they have on their social media, if they have social media. If I were to apply somewhere and they didn't have an Instagram page, I might not apply there, because how would I search them if it wasn't on Instagram? From their website, their job posting even. What does it say about the company that you're applying to? And I do, as someone who just left a job and went to a different one, I do also understand that the job market can be trash. So sometimes beggars can't be choosers. But I would encourage people to look at job postings first, like pick up what the company is putting down. And whenever I would do interviews, like for bringing people into our old workplace, it was an interview for them as much as it was for me. Not are they going to do the job for me, but am I going to do the job for them? So if you go into an interview and you're getting a feeling like this person's going to make me work and they're going to give me a paycheck and that's going to be good enough for them, then maybe it should not be good enough for you.
Mm-hmm. Totally. When you did your TED Talk, like, what did you feel was driven home the most, that most people afterwards were like, wow, I loved when you said this? Like, what were some key points from your actual 30-minute speech?
Well, the big thing that comes to mind is that I told this story about, there's kind of like 5 steps-ish that I outlined in how to find your authenticity and then put it into practice. And one of those steps is let go of comparisons. So my comparison is that one time I told my husband and mother-in-law that I would love to move to their small Saskatchewan town and then not tell anyone anything about myself and like get a job at the co-op and just be so freaking mysterious. And his mom looked at me and she went, I don't know if you can do that though. And I was like, no, you're right. I simply talk too much. I couldn't. Like, someone would be like, hi. And I'd be like, hi, my name is Kim and I have a dog and I have 2 cats and I like this and I like this. Like, there's no mystery in me. So letting go of comparisons was like a pretty big one that people were like, oh yeah, like, I see influencers or celebrities or people that I admire and I'm like, man, I want to be like them. And I'm like, cool, but are they like you? Could you be them realistically? Mm-hmm. Or should you just be you? That was probably one of the big ones in those steps as well. The hardest step in like putting some of this stuff into practice, I've found is when you like assess your current relationships, your current positions, and then you have to make hard decisions. You have to make the decisions where you make a big career change. You have to send that person a text message where you're like, hey, like, I think that we're not really friends anymore and it's not really anyone's fault. But we're both just kind of like checking a box once a year when we text each other on our birthdays. And I don't think that's really good for either of us. Mm-hmm. So should we keep doing this? Those are the hardest things to do, is to then end the behavior to begin new behavior.
I just don't send anybody birthday love. That's how
I avoid this by not wishing anyone a happy birthday ever.
Yeah. You mentioned like the different job interviews and feeling people out if you're looking for a new career where you do want to embrace your authenticity. I read something yesterday that was the exact opposite of that. And it was a business that the hiring manager said, I need like all 8 of you that are interviewing for this job to show up at 9 a.m. sharp. And they showed up at 9 a.m.
Okay.
By 12, he still wasn't there.
The person that asked them to show up?
Correct. So 2 of them had left.
Okay.
By 2 p.m., he still wasn't there. 2 more had left.
Who would stay?
By the 6 p.m. is when he got there, and there were only 2 left, and he said, "You're hired."
I hate this. This is like a Squid Games mental.
I was
mess.
reading it and I was thinking about it. I wouldn't have lasted 15 minutes. Well, maybe 15. I wouldn't have lasted half an hour.
No.
Before being like, well, this guy probably forgot. I'm out of here.
This is a bad manager.
He said his priority was patience.
I hate this.
Wow. It kind of would depend, I think, on where my phone battery was and how good the Wi-Fi was. Because I think I could sit anywhere for 8 hours. It just depends on what I'm doing.
As somebody that's been in a managerial position before, how can you implement stuff like this for maybe somebody listening who also has employees? How do you
like a team underneath them.
Yeah. How do you implement some of this stuff?
Yeah. I think that it's easier said than done for sure, but getting to know something about the people that work for you is generally helpful. When people have teams of like 40, 50, it can be obviously a little harder to do that. But just getting to know the people that you work with and that report up to you. I also think like in the manager jobs that I have been in, it was a priority to me to like, I'm the manager. I need to take the responsibility. So I meet people where they are. And I know that that's not everybody's management style, or that they like don't know that maybe that's better for everyone if you do that. But just try to meet people where they are. So for instance, I actually have someone who reports to me in my current role. And she is of a different generation than me, which was extremely hard to take. When I first started, I was like, excuse me, you're born 2000 and? Shocking.
They call us that we were born in the 1900s. That's how they word it now.
The late 1900s.
We got one of those too.
We got one too. Producer Reese is Gen Z.
And honestly, God bless him.
Love him.
It was sincerely, LOL. It was seriously hard to take when she told me that. And I was like, oh my goodness, like we're not going to have anything in common. But then I kind of learned, okay, this is how, like I don't need to talk like her. I don't need to know the frickin' lingo. I don't need to be on the same apps. I don't need to know everything about her and like how she communicates and how she lives her life. I just need to know how she likes to do work, what her timelines usually are, things that stress her out is a pretty big one for me to know. And then from there, I can build a relationship off of that, at least a professional one. Like when I say like get to know anything about your employees, I don't mean like that you are going to text them on their birthday or that you're going to go over to their house for Friendsgiving. That's not necessarily a requirement. Like I am a sociable person and I like to make friends out of my coworkers, obviously. So that is something I would do, but you don't have to do it if that's not what
just
you're
make them feel seen
with.
In any way so they don't feel like a number. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And like if you can know what even like what their motivators are, like what makes them come to work. And if it's just a paycheck, then dope. A bonus system is going to make that employee extremely good at their job. But if it's time off, let's say, okay, great. Then if you work an extra hour every single day for 8 days, then you have a day in lieu, baby. Like if you know what their motivators are and you know what their stressors are, that is going to go so far in how you get them to show up for work. And how they feel working for you. Like they'll probably want to work for you longer if you're not constantly asking them to do stuff that they hate on a timeline that they hate. And you can be like, hey, I'll reward you in a way that you actually want to be rewarded after you're done the work.
When you originally said show up where they are, I thought of how many people work from home now.
And you're just knocking on their door. Hey,
it's your boss.
Got any coffee?
I'm here.
Something that we loved about you when we met you was finding out what you call your group chat. And can you break down, because I feel like people watching this and listening are going to want to steal this idea. Can you break down what you call your close friends and why?
Okay, so a couple of my good Judys and I, which is a nod to Judy Garland, but a couple of my good Judys and I, we have a text thread called the Teary Trio. You'll be happy to know also, Lisa, that now we have Teary Trio, but on the gram. So we just started the same group chat on Instagram, and it's easier to send
videos.
Reels. Yeah, absolutely. I actually sent a message to them last night, and I was like, oh, Lisa's going to love this. I low-key hope she asked me about the Teary Trio. It was a woman who tracked all of her cries that she had in 2025, and then she put it into a PowerPoint presentation. And she's like, November was my worst month, and April was my best month. But my Teary Trio and I, we just send videos of ourselves crying to each other. If it's happy cries, if it's sad cries, and we'll explain why we're crying. And then if it's something that we can share with each other, like a Instagram video, a TikTok, some sort of, hilarious meme that really got us that day, then we'll share that as well. So we'll send a video of ourselves crying, give the context, and then we'll send the why of why we're crying to each other. And it's, it's really nice just to my Judys.
Do you ever tease with a cry, then make them wait for a few minutes before you give them the payoff?
No, not generally. I'm like, here's my tears, and here's the video that made me cry, so that you can cry too.
What if somebody wants to work with like you and your other unicorns? Are you guys like just based out of Calgary, or are you across the province? How does it work?
So Pod Marketing is like, we're headquartered in Calgary, but we have people who work all over the place. We're like a North American business. So a lot of our clients, and probably like half of not half, maybe a third of our staff are in the States. So if you want to be a unicorn as well, I know we do have a couple positions up right now, but podmarketinginc.com, and maybe we'll
Kim.
See you.
Call yourself a Judy when you write the email, and you're in.
They'll be like, wait, is their name
send
Judy?
A video of you crying.
Yeah. I'm being authentically myself. I saw a video of a dog today.
I saw a video of a dog, and then I kissed my dog, and she was really cute.
We love you so much, Kim. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. This was a pleasure.
Awesome. Have a great day.
Bye, Kim. It's the sweetest.
Yeah.
Okay, what valid points, though, if you're watching this and you do have a team under you, do you think some people are like, oh, I should probably reward them in a way that would make them work harder instead of just doing it the same for everyone?
Some great tips, I think, across the board in that chat. I do think there are some industries, potentially bosses and stuff, that just would not buy into that. And I don't think there's some people that would want to work with having to worry about that. Like she said, there's some people that just want the money. So they want to clock in, clock out, get the job done properly. So yeah, a little bit different for different industries and different workplaces. But I think it's important that you should figure out what your priorities are if you are looking for a job, and try to find a place that matches with that, rather than just firing your resume out everywhere. But also, like she said, the job market can be devastating, and take what you can get at the same time sometimes as well.
Yeah.
Depends what position you're in, I suppose.
Okay, is everyone going to change their name in the YouTube chat from Saucy Blank to Judy?
I don't even know how to spell it.
Like Judy Garland?
Yeah.
Judy.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Jerry Jeudy, the NFL receiver. It's spelled differently.
Just a heads up, we're going to be having Tyler Yaremchuk here in the studio on the sauce with us. Obviously, we're going to be talking Oilers, big game tonight here in the city. Is it going to get cold tonight?
Yeah, it starts to get cold. Like, it's just progressively getting colder as the week goes on. So by the time a high of minus 13 today, by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like, it's dropping down to minus 30 overnight. Minus 30, that's a big adjustment from what we've had.
Yeah. You got to get all of your shopping done before.
Up until Saturday as well.
Do you think we're going to be doing some sort of work gift exchange? If so, what's the budget on that? What is like the going rate these days with a gift exchange where everyone gets one gift for someone else?
I would imagine most workplaces do like $25, I would say, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
50 feels like too much for a workplace.
Too much.
And 10 doesn't feel like enough to buy anything these days. So
what can you even
25
get?
is the answer.
Yeah, 25 is the answer.
Now, this may rattle some people that I have this opinion. But I feel like the person who overspends on their gift for the office gift exchange is worse than the person that underspends.
Because there's always going to be one employee that shows up with something that they grabbed from under their sink on the way into work.
Sure, but there's also people, if it's a $25 gift exchange and things are tight, maybe they just get like an $18 gift, and that 18 means a lot to them.
People, can you hear us or not?
Uh-oh.
Some people are saying they can hear us, and some people are saying they can't.
Try refreshing your your browser.
Okay.
Oh, not me.
Oh,
I don't
thought
think.
you were
Yeah, not
talking
you
to
either.
us. I'm like, how will that affect my
I was like,
microphone?
I'm not connected to anything in here.
Okay, let's write that and in the chat.
Okay.
Try refreshing your...
Mike says, ask Tyler about the gift exchange, specifically the story about Waz from a couple years ago. Yeah.
Every office has someone that comes through with the worst gift imaginable.
Just like a box of garbage bags they got from underneath the work sink. But the people that overspend too, I feel like it's a little ostentatious. You know what I mean? A little frivolous, a little braggy.
I'm the opposite. I'll look at what's in the gift exchange when people are opening it, and I'll like know the price of some things, and I'm like, that's not enough.
But don't you think not enough might just be somebody's situation and what they can afford at that time?
That's fair.
Whereas too much, you're just making everybody else feel bad because they followed the rules. Don't be coming in here with a 60 banger of
an espresso machine or something.
Of Grey Goose. And it had a $25 gift exchange. Yes, I'm going to try to get it.
It's red tassel or nothing, okay?
If we're stealing, I'm going for that bottle with everything I got. But I'm still thinking it's a little bit rude that you did that.
Yeah, it's red tassel or Silent Sam. Get it together. None of this Grey Goose stuff, which apparently... Kate, did you guys hear that Grey Goose is made in the same factory as Kirkland vodka? It's the same...
Listen,
I've heard this.
I've also heard the same with Titleist Pro V1 balls. I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true.
I don't know.
think there's somebody who's working for the Kirkland head honchos out there that's just saying that. Anytime something takes off or something's like absolutely the most popular in its category, some guy's saying, hey, pass it on. I heard Kirkland makes it in the same spot.
Well...
It works, like the rumor works. It's like Cisco working at La Senza, you know?
Once you hear it, you just immediately believe it. Yeah, Dangerous Wade in the chat said that's not true at all. Okay, well, I'll stop telling people that, though.
It is brilliant marketing to say it,
is.
though, as Saucy Justin said as well.
Okay, my bad.
Grey Goose is not Kirkland vodka. Kirkland vodka is pretty decent, though. Let's be...
Anything Kirkland is good. Have you ever worn their full butt panties?
Yeah, actually.
Let's get into 3 stars of anything.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
This segment is brought to you by Southview Acura. Lovely spot, great staff. Got myself an ADX. From them. It's all sauced up on the side. This vehicle absolutely rips through winter roads.
And if you see the Sauce-mobile on the road, make sure you wave.
Uh-huh.
Ryder loves that.
I got cut off yesterday and caught up to the guy and was going to flip him the bird, and then I remembered...
Nope, can't do that.
I would lose a potential listener and viewer if I gave this guy the finger right now. Anyway, thank you to Southview Acura. The vehicle is sick, and I actually saw some prices of their vehicles online the other day, and they were... a lot less than I thought. Like the vehicle I'm driving specifically, brand new from them, was less than I thought it would be.
And the staff there are so fun. We went and filmed like kind of like a skit. We haven't posted it yet, but that's coming. They were incredible. Oscar-worthy performances by everyone. Anyway, 3 stars of anything. It's a race to 5. Loser has to sit on Santa's lap backwards. We will document it. We will film it. I don't want to lose. Reese is already up 1 point. Am I up a point? No.
You've got a point. Reese has a point. I have 0 points.
Okay, so today's theme for 3 stars of anything, things that can change your mood for the worse in a hurry. And if you have a suggestion, we're going to go through your honorable mentions from the chat immediately after. So what comes to mind when I say things that change your mood for the worse in a hurry? Mm-hmm. Reese, you get to go first.
Reese's first overall choice. That's right. We haven't seen your beautiful face.
Oh, yeah.
There
Is this
it
the
is.
first time he's popped up?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Look
Yeah.
at what shirt he's wearing.
Look at his shirt.
Yes.
Represent.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
You're going to get yourself one in no time,
Yep.
Reese.
It's only a matter of time.
I'm cool with the hoodie. Okay,
It's going to be in the office gift exchange next week. Anyway, okay.
Okay, my first overall pick. It always comes when you need it the least, but it's when you get bad service on your phone and you're just like trying to load something or trying to send something and it just won't happen. That's frustrating.
It's like the chat just now of being like, can't hear you.
The bathroom here at work is 2 floors down, and it's in an old cement basement, and we don't get cell service.
Ryder's like, I got to go to the bathroom. He's like, I'll prep this. I'm like, you're lying. I know this because there's no Wi-Fi down there.
Lisa, your first overall pick for things that can change your mood for the worse in a hurry.
I'm going to go with stubbing your toe. Stubbing your toe immediately, so angry. It doesn't matter. You could be having the best day of your life. You could have just won the lottery. You stub your toe, everything sucks.
Okay. My first overall pick for things that change your mood for the worse real quick is...
Make sure you're paying attention because you got to vote on who has the best list at the end of this.
Password issues. When you have to log into something, especially something you use on a regular basis, where you're like, listen, I was here yesterday. It's me again. I'm using the same device. I just scanned my face, and now I got to punch this in, and then it's going to send you the text, and then you get the password wrong.
You get the verification code.
It's like, God, how many hoops do I have to jump through? I just want to order a pizza.
I could have made one in this time from scratch.
So password issues is my first. Reese, your second overall pick.
That was a very good choice.
Thank you.
For my second overall pick, I'm going to go with sudden car problems. Just out of the blue, these things just pop up. Boom, you're on the way home after a long day. Flat tire.
And it always happens when you're like, wait a minute. I'm financially sound for a minute here.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden it's like, beep, beep.
I
You
can
get
start
like,
saving
ding,
for
ding.
a vacation.
You need a new engine. Congrats.
Yeah. Especially like when you're driving a vehicle and it makes a weird noise and you're like, for the love of God,
Yeah.
make that just a one-off noise. But it usually isn't.
No.
That's why you got to get a vehicle from Southview Acura.
Shout out.
Won't be having any problems in one of them units.
3 stars of anything, things that can change your mood for the worse in a hurry. Is it my turn or your turn
Yeah,
next?
your turn.
When your lanyard gets caught in the door knob when you're already late for something. And you're like okay with it. You're like, I can be a couple minutes late, but then you're kind of on edge. And then it just catches on the door and you're like, immediately you see red.
Even like a pocket of a jacket. When you're there.
Anything.
Yeah.
When it gets caught, you're like, no. So that's my second pick.
Okay, my next pick is when my phone will change "were" to "we're," or what's the other one? Well to "wheel," and it adds the apostrophe, and I'm like, well, that sentence doesn't make sense, and I got it right the first time. You go back and change it, hit spacebar, and it changes it back again.
That's a good one. All right, Reese, what's your third pick for 3 things that can change your mood for the worse in a hurry?
Okay, this one might be a little bit more specific, but it's like when you're boxed in, either driving or walking, it's when like you're trying to get somewhere and somebody in front of you is walking slow, and then you look to your right and somebody else is walking slow, and then you look to everybody's going the same pace except the speed that you want to go. Like,
Yeah.
I find it so bad on the highway.
Yeah.
Like everybody's going the same speed, even in the fast lane.
It's a good one, man.
It's
That's going to get some
infuriating.
votes. I was walking in the mall the other day behind a family of 5 that were all holding hands.
They wanted to play Red Rover. You should have taken advantage of
You
that.
can't do that. Go break up into 2 and 3 and I can get around you.
Yeah,
But
you
all
can't be
5,
hogging the entire aisle.
They look like those things that you cut out of paper, the little snow families that you can make.
It's been a while while since I made one of those.
Bunch of idiots.
Okay.
But like they're happy, and I'm glad that their family.
It doesn't matter. That's selfish. You can't be happy in a mall ever. My third pick is accidentally sending reply all to your entire company.
You do that a lot. And my third pick
worst.
for things that can change your mood for the worse in a hurry is when you get woken up by your dog eating its own beehole.
Ew, that's such an accurate sound. I hate this. But also, they're just cleaning themselves. Leave them alone.
I know, but it's just the worst thing to wake up to. Or them puking. Let's put that. Waking up to your dog being dumb.
It is the fastest way to get out of bed.
That's true.
It is. Okay, so let's spitfire our 3 choices, then let's get the poll up. It's a race to 5. Loser has to sit on Santa's lap backwards. Reese, what are the top 3 things that change your mood for the worse in a hurry?
Bad phone service, sudden car problems, and being boxed in.
And my 3 are stubbing your toe, getting your lanyard caught on a door handle, or accidentally sending reply all in an email.
Password issues. My phone changing were to weir and well to wheel. And waking up to your dog eating its own beehole.
So this is going to be a tight race, I think, considering how the chat is saying, like, all of these are infuriating me to hear.
Uh-huh.
And now let's get to some honorable mentions. The poll is now up. Get your vote on. Who has the best list? Liz Lemon said photo radar tickets.
Ooh.
This one here says...
I got a
Where did it
radar.
go?
I got a photo radar ticket in the mail from
Italy.
Last week.
Dishes in the sink. Wet socks is another suggestion. When someone tells me to calm down, says Emily.
Good answers.
Wade said when people speak about things they have no knowledge of, that's our entire show. Why are you here? Literally made up that Kirkland vodka is also Grey Goose. Welcome to the sauce.
Thank you, Liam. He says this has to be Ryder today.
Really?
Well, I appreciate that, but Reese is still getting more votes because he's got his entire family. They walk around the mall holding hands together, and they all vote the same way as well.
I was raised a different way than that.
Yeah, they would never take up the entire aisle. Why am I not getting votes?
Because your list was the worst.
No, it wasn't. Lanyard getting caught, stubbing your toe is hell, and replying all is so embarrassing.
Well, we're going to have to ask Tyler whose list he'd vote for.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Because I have a feeling it's not going to be Reese and go the way of his family and all vote the same.
Okay, so let's the 3 of us just spitfire our top 3 things that change your mood for the worst.
Yes.
And then we'll get Tyler's vote on which one he aligns with the most.
This is going to count as 2 votes at least.
At least.
Yeah.
Okay, Reese, what are your top 3?
My top 3 were bad phone service, sudden car problems, and being boxed in.
Mine were stubbing your toe, getting your lanyard caught on the door handle, and accidentally sending reply all to your entire company.
Mine were password issues when you're trying to log into something. My phone changing were to weir and well to wheel. And waking up to my dog eating its beehole.
All right, so a handful of things right off the jump. The reply all one doesn't piss me off because I just don't do it. Sudden car problems, wouldn't know them. I think it's Ryder's pretty easily. Yeah. I mean, like,
come on.
even the lanyard thing.
Somebody said that in the chat. They're like, not enough people still carry lanyards. Am I saying that weird?
You don't even know how to say it.
Lanyard.
Just put your keys on like a normal keychain.
Yeah, then it won't get caught. That's why I tried to even help you by saying, or your pocket.
Oh,
I
crap.
just put things in pockets.
Okay, so all 3 of us have a win now, it looks like. The loser has to sit on Santa's lap backwards at the mall.
Ooh.
So we're doing a race to 3. All 3 of us have a point now.
Well, no.
Wait.
Reese and I are tied
Race
right
to
now.
5.
It's close.
The password one, like, I was thinking about that on the drive-in. We've lost the plot, right?
Yeah.
Like, I understand hackers. Trust me, I understand hackers. But, like, I don't know, verification code, passkey, download the Google Authenticator app. Our company's big on that one. And it's like, what are we doing here?
And I understand for certain things, like, sure, I want my bank to be fairly protected.
For sure.
But, like, why am I getting this for Timmy's?
Yeah, oh, totally. 100%.
And it always logs you out.
Scan my face.
It's like it's 4 a.m. It's dark out. It's like it needs to scan you, and you can't find the light because you're in the drive-thru. You're up next, and we all know Timmy's drive-thrus are quick. So people are just getting their dubs and they're leaving.
Yeah, if somebody
you're up next.
if somebody hacks my Timmy's apps, they can have the points.
Take the points because it takes forever to get a free coffee anyway.
Well, that's like I'm not like a big Timmy's guy, but like on the McDonald's app, they're always like, your points are expiring. I'm like, what do we like? I don't even know the process to like redeem them. I don't want to do that. I don't want an app for shit.
Well, and they say like
there's an app for everything now.
Don't text, don't use your phone while driving. I'm in the drive-thru,
and
you're the one that created this whole goddamn thing.
Also, can we talk about the fact that you can never use the same password twice?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Do you know how many numbers are in my password now? Because I just keep adding one.
It's a good way to do it, though. But sometimes now you'll get hit with that. It's too similar to a password. And it's like, yeah.
It's a whole thing.
You need a theme for passwords.
Yeah.
So
that's
like,
a good point.
And I heard another thing the other day that I thought was really interesting. Words that you want to remember or like struggle with spelling properly, to just make those your passwords. Because then you'll just get used to spelling them properly every time. Like I should make my password restaurant, because I always spell that wrong on my first try.
Because then you're not going to know your password. You're going to be spelling it wrong and being like, what's my password again? So that's a terrible idea.
There'd be a curve. You'd struggle and then you'd get it.
Welcome to the show, Tyler
Yes.
Yaremchuk from Oilers Nation Every Day and Daily Face-Off and everywhere else that there is sports talk to be had. You're doing it. Shout out to you. Love your takes. Love your show. And thanks for having me on your show every once in a while.
You guys
as well.
are so
Appreciate
funny together. I've actually really enjoyed tuning in. Like whenever you have Ryder on, which is usually on Fridays. It's fun. Like every show is good, obviously, but
I got a little shy being the number 2 guy when Liam was out last Friday.
Lights are a little hotter.
The lights were hotter.
I noticed it. I said when he got home, he's like, I was like, you did so good. And then it took everything. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to make you feel insecure. But I went, I couldn't hold it in. I went, you were a little shy in there, weren't you? And he went, was I? I said, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit
Well,
shy.
you gave me the pointer stick, and I couldn't really reach the TV with it. And that threw me off.
Yeah.
I'm not as long-armed as Liam, I guess.
Both of them.
It also doesn't
Long
help that like
arms.
Liam and I have done like 700 shows together, or whatever. Like I sent you a prep sheet, and it's not exactly the most in-depth piece of prep ever.
Do you want to see my prep today?
Yeah, see, that's the kind of vibe I'm on. I'm very happy that you guys are getting to like that level, because like your first couple of shows, you had like stacks of paper. This is what
I had
we're
a
talking
phone
about.
book.
And I was like, oh, you guys will get to a point where it's like 3 things written down.
Literally,
Shiver.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Let's talk some Oilers.
Yes.
Does it feel like what a bunch of people predicted might happen with them starting slow and then getting hot? And
What game are we on? 25? We're finally
Somewhere around
where are
there.
we at this
I think
point?
tonight's 30.
Is
What?
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over a third of the way through the year already.
So December, January, we get hot. It looks like there's the potential to do that again. Do you feel the vibes of that potentially happening again?
Yeah, I felt things kind of start to turn at the end of the road trip. Like they lost 7-4 to Washington, 2 empty netters, but like lost basically a 1-goal game to the Caps because you couldn't get a save. The next day, you got a whole bunch of saves against Tampa Bay, but you couldn't find the offense. But it's like, okay, there's been 2 games here where like things are kind of moving in the right direction. And then they go beat Florida on the Saturday. That was like a really solid, really complete win, emotional. Then they come home and like you would think coming back home after a long road trip, you'd have a lot of juice. But guys who've played will kind of tell you it's the opposite. You're like way more sluggish because you're finally sleeping in your own bed. You've like exhaled after a long road trip. So they get smoked by Dallas. But then after that, you beat Seattle, look great. Lose 1-0 to Minnesota, play a really good game though. They were just a super hot team. So like the blocks were getting laid, I kind of said, to like they're going to get hot at some point in December and people are going to be like, whoa, out of nowhere, the Oilers turned on the Jets. And it's like, well, not quite. Like you could see this all kind of slowly starting to come together. They just needed kind of the defense, offense, goaltending to have a few games where they all spoke the same language. And they have now. Like, again, they smoke Seattle, smoke Winnipeg. Tonight, Buffalo, they come in floundering a little bit, second of back-to-back. So they're in a good spot.
Yeah, Buffalo. Did Buffalo beat Calgary last night?
No, they gave up 7.
Seven,
lost.
right, yeah.
And, like, giving up 7 of the Flames is like...
I have a question about one of our players because I don't know how to say his name, and I'm hearing people saying it both ways like the same person is saying it both ways. Regula, regula, like what are we saying here?
I'll just mix it up a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
might not
what
even
is
know.
it?
I think it's Alec Regula.
Regula.
I think it's
Okay.
Regula. He's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They're down again with no Wallman. They're running 6D men, but
But they're okay without Wallman right now, right?
yeah, they're doing fine without Wallman. I don't mind Regula. I don't like Regula every single game. I think he's like a good 7. But yeah, he's interesting. With names and stuff like that, and I say like sometimes the guys don't care. Like I've done play-by-play for the Golden Bears now for like a number of years, and I've like done different broadcasts for different junior teams. It's so funny when you'll like look at a name and be like, shit, I don't know how to say that. And sometimes you'll go to the guy and be like, hey, how do I say your name? And they'll be like, oh, I don't care. And I'm like,
What?
Yeah, man. But then like your mom's going to DM me on Twitter and be like, you're saying his name wrong, which has happened a bunch of times.
What?
And it's like, or like sometimes I've had parents come up to the booth at the U of A and be like, hey, you've been saying my kid's name wrong all season. And I'm like, well, I asked him. And he told me he didn't give a shit. So like,
Sorry about your kid.
But
It feels like there's some NHL players too who like 4 years into their career they'll just be like, actually it's pronounced blank.
Like, tell me
Maybe
the
they-
first time around.
Well, I guess maybe they're just like, getting the confidence in them to actually speak to the media members.
Yeah.
Because it would be a little nerve-wracking if you've just played hockey your entire life and not spent a lot of time with a microphone in your face
Mm-hmm.
and somebody goes like, hey, how do I pronounce your name? You might just be like, whatever you want.
But like that's to
That's
me
weird
that's
to
like an
me.
insane thing to do
That's
is to be like
insane.
just go with whatever feels good to you, boss. Like no, what? You're gonna be on national TV.
Fair. There was another coach in the league that was recently interviewed and said that the Oilers are actually not that bad. It's just their schedule was that brutal for the first bit of the season. Like, how much weight do you put on how ugly their schedule was to start?
A pretty decent amount of it. The one like everyone's playing a super condensed schedule because we're not gonna have hockey for 3 weeks in February or
Yeah.
3.5 weeks with the Olympic break. But the Oilers was pretty bad with the number of road games. I don't remember what the first 2 months were, but it was something like 25th, 26th hardest, depending on who you use for your strength of schedule metrics, which is such a nerdy thing to be like, which site do you use for your strength of schedule? But from now to the end of the year, I think Hockey Reference has them as the 5th easiest schedule. So like that kind of shows the flip. They won't play a game in the Eastern time zone after December 18th, which is crazy. They go to Boston in like 10 days. Oh, they have this last trip where they're going to go Toronto, Montreal, Boston, I think one more stop. And then they are not in the Eastern time zone from December till the end of the regular season, which is crazy to think about. But also like that's kind of what messes you up when you're traveling is like the different time zones, all that stuff. So the back half of the year, short flights, ton of home games. It's a much easier schedule.
Well, and we're trying to get the early start club going, but it went
not gonna happen
It went
this
a
year.
little too hot at the start of the season, and then
Maybe
there's-
next season.
Yeah.
you have like 3 more and then it's done.
And no one's
like-
going to buy that merch.
The Saturday 2 p.m. games is all we got left. So the game tonight, what are you looking for as far as hoping that the Oilers can continue with what we've seen lately?
Yeah, I think that's just the word. It's like continuity, right? Like the top 6 is kind of like set right now. Knobloch's not messing with a ton there. McHugh line. Second line looks great. Matt Savoy, good local kid who was living at home in St. Albert up until like a month ago still.
I love those.
Which is a hilarious story. Some of the guys I think in the media were poking fun at him. I think he's gone now. I think he's got like an apartment or they put him up at the JW like they usually do. But Gregor interviewed him at like the end of October and he was like, yeah, I'm still like living with my parents in Aaron Ridge.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Mom's cooking.
Mom's cooking.
Mom's cooking.
I just love the idea, and this obviously isn't how it works, but like of him coming home with like his bag on his shoulder.
I love
and his
this.
Mom being like, "How was your game?"
She's got a home-
we
yeah.
lost.
Home cooked meal.
They're going to the
Sheets
rink.
have been washed.
They're going to the rink to tie his skates for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
coming
get
into
them
the
real
ring.
tight.
But like Matt Savoy's been awesome, right? And like again, he's another guy where similar to the team, it's like okay, you saw like the building blocks were kind of all there, and it's like once he gets a couple goals, like confidence, swagger, all that stuff, like. He's starting to find it now, and he's scoring a couple of really big goals in the last few games. So, yeah, I think just continuity.
Do you think him versus Ryan McLeod is big in their minds, or is this just like media talk about who
media.
won this trade?
I don't think like Matt Savoy really cares all that much. Like as much as maybe there'd be like a chip on your shoulder of like, oh, the team that drafted me traded me. I think for him, it's like, oh my God, the Buffalo Sabres traded me. Like, thank you.
Yeah,
like
that's
you
fair.
sent me home, right? Like, I mean, if he was just toiling away in Buffalo right now, I don't think he'd be having a lot of fun. And from Ryan McLeod's perspective, I don't think he sits there and goes like, oh, the Oilers punted on me. Like, he got $25 million in Buffalo. Like,
That's right.
That's good living right there, and he's closer to home too. He's an Ontario guy. I don't think it's one of those trades where like anyone's mad at anybody kind of thing.
And McLeod's getting an opportunity to play like top line time, which could mean way more money down the road too once his contract's done. So yeah, interesting. Sometimes you hear about trades like that, we're like, oh, that kind of worked for everybody.
And I think it's what this is. Like, as much as Sabres fans, I think at some point will be like, oh man, we shouldn't have traded Matt Savoy. Like, look at what he is now. It'll be like, yeah, but in the moment, I think this is the mistake like teams like Buffalo make a lot, is like, you can't just have like 11 kids in your lineup. Like, you need to at some point have like guys in their mid to late 20s, and you need to have a little bit of variety. It can't just be like, we have 11 prospects playing in the NHL this year. That's how you end up not making the playoffs for 15 years like Buffalo has.
Fair. It seems like Bowman has restocked the shelves a bit as far as the farm team goes too.
Yeah, I think they just had to go about it in a unique way, because like you have to trade your first round picks for help like almost every year. That's the cycle the Oilers in. They don't even have their first rounder this year because they traded it last year for Wallman. But like, how can you go and work around not having first round picks? Take reclamation projects. Trade a 4th round pick for Vasily Podkolzin. He's 24 years old, right? And he's like making an impact with the big club this year. You have a Ryan McLeod who you know you're not going to be able to afford in 18 months. So get ahead of the curve. Trade him for a guy in Matt Savoy who was a top 10 pick. Acquire Ike Howard from the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, like reclamation project adjacent, we'll call that one. But like, go and take these shots. I mean, look at Quinn Hudson, who has 18 points in his last 9 games down in Bakersfield. That's a guy who like they just scooped up from the NCAA as an undrafted free agent, and he's looking really good. Like, you need to take a whole bunch of these shots. Even someone like David Tomasik, who's 29, but like, if you're not going to get young, cheap help through the draft, you need to find like other ways to kind of go and do it. And I think Bowman, and even before that, to an extent, Ken Holland did a pretty good job at that.
Well, you ended up picking up Roslovic early in the season. Like, look at how good that paid off while he was healthy, and hopefully he'll be back soon. And
what about Wallman? How long is he off for? Because his injury. I mean, he has time to play.
Yeah.
Didn't he sign like a 5-year deal or something like that?
His 7-year deal hasn't been kicked in yet. Won't kick in until next year. He's still playing on his old deal. Here's the thing about Chris Knobloch. He's a liar.
Don't clip that.
I mean, Liam and I say it all the time, but like, last year I remember Victor Arvidsson got hurt and they were like, he's day to day. Then he didn't play for like a month and a half. And like, Wallman was the same way, where it was like, what's the injury? Knobloch's like, injury? I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
And then now it's at the point where they're kind of saying like, not this week, maybe next week. But then Knobloch kind of went off and it was like, well, Roslovic could be back by Christmas, but he's the only one. And it's like, whoa. Wallman was in the next 2 weeks. Now you're saying it's not even Christmas, like 3 minutes ago. So I think the Oilers just like to lie. I think maybe it's a fun game they're playing. They get like a rise out of it.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like there's any advantage. I could see like in a playoff series, not letting people know which goalie's starting could be an advantage. But this feels like just you're toying with the media.
But even the goalie thing makes me laugh a little bit, because it's like, they know who the other goalie is. It's not like it's like we're not starting Skinner and the other team's like, shit, it could be anybody. It's like, it's either Skinner or Picker.
Yeah, it's not the Zamboni driver tonight. Okay.
And like, think of the flip side. If Buffalo had like their second pairing defenseman, and tonight Lindy Ruff, their head coach, was like, I'm not telling you guys if he's playing, do you think Chris Knobloch would be like, oh fuck, oh god, what are we gonna do? It'd just be like, okay.
Emily in the chat said, clip that. I don't know what part. What was good?
Yeah,
I need to be on top of this.
We made our saucers a deal. If they say clip that,
when
Reese
they
is
see
gonna
something,
clip it, but then they have to share it on socials.
Yeah. They have to be like, I said to clip this.
I said to clip that.
Exactly.
What can we pick Tyler's brain about? What about the upcoming Family Feud game? Are you prepared?
But that's Family Feud, right? Like,
right.
You're never prepared. So it's going to be you, Liam, and Jay versus Ryder, Reese, and myself. We're going to film this tomorrow here at Oilers Nation headquarters, but you're not going to be able to actually watch this episode of Family Feud until Boxing Day. We're going to have that video up on Oilers Nation YouTube. So make sure you're liking, subscribing. It's going to be intense.
And that's how much editing there's probably going to have to be, is it's going to take a couple weeks.
They're taking it seriously. They have a whole set. And
Looks
I'm pretty
great.
sure Boardsy's going to be our host, and he's taking it pretty seriously.
Yeah, Liam is too. Like, this is becoming Liam's child. This is all he talks about. He's worked really hard on it. So yeah, they were here pretty late last night. I think I left at like, I want to say like 3:30, 3:45, but I think Liam and Aaron were here like working on like software for the Family Feud thing. It's a whole production. So
It's going to be good.
yeah.
And we want to
excited.
pick your brain about Vegas too.
Yes.
The Nation Vacation is coming up. Like you've done this numerous times now.
Oh yeah.
What kind of vibes can we expect?
Well, so we're basically running back the same trip we ran back last year, which was Circa.
success.
It was a success. Stayed
Yeah.
at Circa, stayed on Fremont. I'll never stay on the Strip again when I go to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I've been to Vegas like probably 8 or 9 times now in my life. Fremont is what people think Vegas used to be kind of thing, right? Like you go to the Strip, everything's expensive. It's kind of gross. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, all the blackjack tables are like $25 minimums. Like no one likes that. Go to Fremont and it's like, yeah, $3
Hell yeah.
blackjack, buffet in the back. Like just go help yourself. We're not even going to charge you. Like it's awesome. And Circa is nice because it's on Fremont, but it's like a brand new hotel. So like I'm sure you guys have looked up like
The
what
pool.
stadium swim. It's
Dude.
unbelievable. And like we'll be doing our live shows from like one of the pool bay areas, which is sweet too. So like people that come on the trip can come just like watch you guys do your show live and then hang out with them after. Last year we were like jumping into the pool during our shows. Like it's so much fun. And then the game, we're gonna be in like the lower level. It's not like a suite, it's like a landing area, but the beer and food is included with your ticket there, or alcohol and food is included, which like, I don't know the last time you guys have been to a game in the States. Beers are not cheap down there.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like 22 American.
Oh
right?
yeah, like $25 American for like a big beer can, which like think about that when you're factoring the cost of the trip and like booking through us. It pays itself off pretty quickly, especially if you're going to have 5 or 6 beers throughout the course of the hockey game. So it's so much fun. Like again, just everyone being in one hotel, you just kind of like bump into people and
So
hang
fun.
out with random
Yeah.
people that like you've never met before. So it's always cool. There's a bunch of like constants, I call them, on the Nation Vacations. They have their own group chat
Get
where
out.
they like, oh yeah, like the Nation Vacationers. And there's a group of like, I'll call it 8 to 15 of them, somewhere in that range, who are like on every single trip, and they're all friends now, and they're from like Mainlander Tim in Newfoundland and like
Get
people
out.
in Michigan and all these different spots, and they always find a way to meet up. So it's a cool community. I would urge people to come, and also March is like a good vacation time because it's
Yeah.
right at the gross end of winter.
Yes.
So like
Get out.
get out of the cold for 1 week. Then when you come back, like springtime, we're good to go.
That's awesome. So you can find out more details at nationgear.ca. We'd love to see you in Vegas. It's going to be such a fun time. And should we also talk about the Jasper Pond tourney? Because what's going on there? Have you been to that before? Is that like a reoccurring thing that Oilers Nation does?
Yeah, I want to say this is like year 4 for me going. I think it's year 5 for the company.
Okay.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah,
think
I think
so.
so. Yeah.
It's awesome. Like, I mean, if I had to power rank like my favorite days or things that we do, like golf tournament 3,
Yep.
Vegas 2, probably Jasper 1. And even just from like a staff perspective, it is
wow.
so much fun. Like the JPL treats us awesome,
Yep.
and like everyone who comes, they treat us awesome, and like throw a big party in one of the cabins one night, and the scenery of like playing pond hockey. I'm sure you guys have seen me like post videos in the past of like you're playing pond hockey with just like the mountains around you. Like it's awesome.
It's stunning.
It's gonna be a blast. Like Amber and like everyone brings their spouses and stuff like that. So it's just like a big party for a few days. You play hockey, and then usually, Saturday you play your last game, and it's like, okay, when are the finals? And you go to the hot tub and you see someone from the other team, and you're like, no one's playing tomorrow, right? Hangover game. Like we're all just gonna hit the road early, and everyone kind of goes like that's the level of competition we're dealing with.
Okay,
here.
that's good because I'm sure
Yeah.
that's a little bit intimidating for people. Maybe people don't want to play hockey at all. They just want to come and vibe. That's cool too.
Yeah, and there's like different skill levels you can enter in and all of that, but
Sweet.
it's usually like by the time the last game rolls around, everyone's like, too drunk? Yep, too
Yep.
drunk. We're good.
Over it.
I feel like I was saying this the other day, that it kind of feels like a tea time where you should just book it. Like say that, yes, I've got a team, and then go and find buddies.
Yeah, and it'll be very easy to find buddies. Yeah.
You just need a party captain to
Yeah.
like book that
Organize
spot. Yeah.
One time Jay hit me in the face real hard with a puck. And it like you can't see because of my beautiful facial hair, but I have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little scar in there. And Jay just fired a puck, rode up someone's stick, smoked me. I was just leaking everywhere. And it was like, everyone's kind of like too, like, I probably should have went and gotten it like zipped up. But it was like, everyone's too drunk. Like,
Who
what are we
cares?
gonna do? Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring some super glue, some Gorilla
Yeah.
Glue.
Yeah.
That's legit.
fun.
It's actually probably a good idea.
They actually
I'll have the
do-
first aid kit on hand.
I was like it was like so cold though, right? So it like and I was mic'd up for the game. So you just, the video is very funny because you just hear like a Good. And then I'm like, oh, and then like Chalmers kind of like skates over, and it was so cold that like also I don't have any feeling in this side of my mouth anymore. I got my wisdom teeth taken out like 10 years ago, and it just never came back.
Oh, what?
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I guess if you get into a fight, you
Dental
know which,
work
Yeah,
is
I know which
scary.
way to So anyways, I like kind of felt it, but it was cold, and it was like right on the edge of where I don't have feeling anymore. So I was like, is it bad? And I'm just like a stream of blood coming down my
Is
face.
it bad?
in the cold too, it bleeds
Yeah.
more, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if that doesn't sell you on coming on a nation vacation to
See you there.
Jasper,
Yeah, if you get hurt, everyone's too drunk to drive you to the hospital.
But you'll have a sweet scar that you can circle back to all the time.
yeah, get signed up.
The good days.
Nationgear.ca.
You got it.
That's where you can find out more about Vegas and about Jasper. Tyler Yaremchuk, thank you very much. Where can people catch you a little later today?
27 minutes from now, I'll be live on Daily Face Off with former NHLer Carter Hutton. We're live every day. We do like an Around the NHL kind of show on DFO, and then noon right back here on Oilers Nation with Liam. Oh, and every day, game day edition of the show.
I was thinking
He's
with the
busy.
name Oilers Nation every day, you guys should have to start working Saturdays and Sundays.
We used to do, if they played on the weekend, we did weekend shows, and then it kind of got to a point. I mean, we have Aaron now to do pre and post game. We
Sure.
never,
And he's
like, no
so
more.
good at it.
Yeah.
All of you are so fun to watch. So, yes, make sure you are following along and watching Tyler wherever he goes.
Thank you, my friend.
You're the
Appreciate
best.
it. Tyler
See ya.
Tuesdays, new to the
Tyler
sauce.
Tuesdays. I love it.
You guys love alliteration. You're a big alliteration.
Do you want to know
show.
why? It keeps us organized because we're both type B,
Uh-huh.
ADHD. Like, if we don't have stuff like that, we don't know what's happening.
I feel yeah.
Yeah.
It works. Anyway, much love, Tyler. Thanks for coming in.
That's where we're gonna go every week to get our hockey information too.
What do you mean?
Well, just like his expertise when he just
dude.
rattled off all of the last 8 games and what happened in each one of them. I'm like, that's incredible.
Can we talk about how much he knows about our farm team?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry. How do you know that?
But I mean, it has been his job to zone in on that.
I know, but I'm just saying it's like such a niche thing that it's fascinating to me as somebody who knows nothing about any of them. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It'll be good to pick his brain Tuesdays, and feel free to jump in the chat and ask any questions you'd like us to ask Tyler. While he's here as well, we'll do a better job of roving over the chat next time he's in.
Liam is in the chat as well. So shout out to Liam. Thanks for being so supportive, especially I'm pretty sure he had some days off. Or was that last week?
That was
What
last.
is time?
He says no weekends.
No weekends. Absolutely not. We cannot push for that.
Sorry for bringing that
He
up.
just got weekends off. Okay, we need to talk about that John Hamm video. Should we get it up on the screen for the
Yeah.
saucers to see? This is American hockey players
And
chirping Canadians.
Yeah, it's like an NBC ad for the upcoming Olympics. And it just feels like I like getting the competition going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you think of that Four Nations, and the way that game started with them all fighting each other was the best, and it brought so much more eyes to a game that we love.
Yep.
And then we got to beat the Americans while all these new Americans were watching. It was perfect.
Okay, while we watch this, it's hydration corner as well. Everybody
Sure.
hydrate a little bit while we watch this video.
John Hamm.
All right, Team USA, listen up. Whoa, I just got chills. You guys feel that? It's an honor to speak to you all before you head off to the Olympics. You're going to Milan to bring home the biggest prize of all.
Canadian tears.
Exactly. Wait, what? What did Canada do?
Stuff.
But they're usually so polite.
Not anymore.
Really? No. Are we sure we can't just hug it out? No. Go get them, boys.
Okay, wait. Is it a burn on us or is it kind of epic?
Well, that's
I can't
it.
tell.
I was reading some of the comments. and
What's going on?
People were saying, like, I'm American and I'm now hoping for Team Canada. They seem cooler. So we'll take it.
Did that backfire on them?
A little bit, because it did make Canada seem badass. Like that Bennett
The fight
throwing
scene?
bombs looked awesome. He was more noticeable in that short clip that they used.
Who else is confused?
Also, why would you get John Hamm in there, who's got vibes of being Canadian, with, you know what I mean? Like, he's got a Canadian mentality and aura around him.
Yeah.
And he's got the biggest stick in the dressing room. Or so I've heard.
Okay.
But he just uses a really tall stick.
Oh.
Like Zdeno Chara's old stick.
Got
That's
it.
what, when John plays hockey, that's
We're
what I
not
meant.
going to clip that. Anyway, it's nice seeing John Hamm in funny commercials. He can pull off the comedy. He can pull off the drama. He's a good actor.
He is, yeah. What was that show we watched? I don't think we finished it.
Yeah, we did. We finished it.
Where he's like a rich guy living in a rich neighborhood and he starts robbing his friends' houses. It was so good.
Good Neighbors?
Yeah,
it had the word neighbor in the title. It was good. It was all right.
Good Neighbor.
It's obviously not that great. We forget what it was called.
John Hamm's Big Stick.
No, we don't Google that.
Well, I was gonna do both at the same time.
Your Friends and Neighbors?
That's it, Reese.
That's the one. Thank you. That's why we have a producer in the house who can Google things better than us.
Have you watched that one yet, Reese?
I've not. Is it good?
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Yep, real good. Highly recommend.
We need to stop recommending shows for Reese, though, because he's so busy with work, and we've already told him about Pluribus. He's trying to keep up with Stranger Things Season 5.
I'm on Pluribus.
And you liking it?
Yeah, well, it's just like you have no idea what's happening.
It's the best.
Yeah.
That show was written for that lead actress. Like, specifically for her to crush that role. Yeah. Because she was on Better Call Saul and never got nominated. And so he was like, okay, well, you're so talented. Let's get you a role where you can get some nominations. And I'm pretty sure she already has like a Golden Globe nom. Pretty cool.
Time for recommend something while we're doing this.
Sure.
This is where we
recommend something. This is brought to you by Yeg Property Pros, selling over... did I write this wrong? Selling over 1 property pros per day? Yes.
Yeah, because they're selling a house a day.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say 100. That's how good they are. Yeg Property Pros is home to more than 20 team members for one of the largest and highest producing teams in the region. So contact them for a free home evaluation, no obligation. If you're looking to buy, sit down for a free consultation. Again, no obligation. Offering residential and commercial services, Yeg Property Pros team leads with a combined 28 years of experience and top 5% on Sales Edmonton Real Estate Board. For more information, check out yegpropertypros.com. Tell them we sent you. They're amazing. Love Dan and Carson. You guys are awesome. Yeg Property Pros. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Recommend something. I'm going to recommend, if you've got a teenager, a TV show you could watch with them. Do I watch too much TV?
No.
That's maybe what I'm learning.
You just
today.
always have a TV, something on while you're doing other things, while you're cooking, while you're prepping the show. There's just always something on the screen.
But I know that a lot of people have watched Squid Games, obviously, but then they came out with the reality show for Squid Games, and then the second season is out now. I'm watching that with my daughter right now, and we're both like so hooked. There's very few shows that have us both set down our phones for like the duration of an episode.
That is rare these days.
And we are just crushing. And season 1 was great. Season 2, I think, might be better. Or we're only like 2 episodes in, but it's been good. The Squid Games reality show. We've decided we're applying for it if it's still around in like 5 years.
You guys would be so good on any reality show, though. Like Canada's Race or whatever. What's it called?
Yeah. Great Race. Amazing Race.
Amazing Race. That's the one.
Great Race Canada.
You guys would be amazing in that. Okay, for my recommend something today, there's actually a picture that goes along with it. Reese, can you pull up the picture of Evan Bouchard at the deli? So this is a brand new sandwich shop to Edmonton. It just opened on December 1st, but this couple, Glenn and Wendy, my prep, they opened this sandwich shop 20 years ago in Jasper. Unfortunately, it burned down. So they rebuilt, and now they have a location here in Edmonton, and we already have Edmonton Oilers going to check it out to get a delicious sandwich. So Patricia Street Deli is what it's called. And if you follow them on social media, you will fall in love with this couple. They are the sweetest souls. Glenn and Wendy. I've never met them. This is just from an online presence.
And it was Bouchard that went to check it out already.
It was
right?
Evan Bouchard that went and got himself a sandwich. And of course, they took a selfie with him. And I just think that's great advertising, considering how they've only been open for a week.
That's how well known this place was, though, in Jasper. Like it has a history.
Yeah, and I feel like their wholesome content that they've been posting online for 20 years. There he is. Look at this.
I remember hearing a story,
So that's Glenn in the middle there.
Hearing a story, too, that they have a really unique, like, hiring method. They hire a lot of kids Or like they offer loans to employees or something.
Because when it burnt down, I remember reading the article about how precious this establishment was in Jasper. So now that we have it here in Edmonton, we highly recommend you go and support them. Patricia Street Deli, just like Bouchard did. And man, I could go for a sandwich. So that's my recommendation of the day.
Reese, you got any recommendations today?
He's like, I'm busy. Leave me alone.
If you're going to the game and it's fun, be a part of the wave.
Reese loves the big. Oh, it has to be a good wave, though, right?
Yeah, like it's got to be appropriate. Like last 10 minutes.
Yes,
they
up
got
by
a
at
big
least
lead.
3.
Yeah, you got to be. But regardless, just bring some energy. You got to have fun. It's tough Tuesday night versus Buffalo.
Cold out.
Beginning in December, minus 30 this week. Like,
get the people going.
Yeah, bring some noise tonight.
All right, I like
love
that.
it.
Bring the noise tonight in general is a great recommendation. And if it's going really well, hit the wave. I feel like
The
needs
Oilers
to be...
have said this. Sorry to interrupt you. They have said the louder it is in the barn, the better they play.
I feel like we need to come up with actual rules for when to do the wave or not, because it feels like a lot of people get pretty judgmental. And I think if everybody just knew that, like, within 10 minutes of the game ending, and we're up by at least 3, is that a fair? But even that, like,
don't ask
4?
me.
Do you have to be up 4?
I'm not at enough games to know when to wave.
Things can change quickly for sure.
I
you
would
kind of
say-
gotta have like, you gotta feel it out. It's
Yeah.
gotta be like a vibes type of thing.
Up by 4 with 10 minutes left. Up by 3 with 5 minutes left. Those both feel safe. Let's implement the rule. Put it on the Jumbotron tonight. The new rules.
Someone in the chat said Reese should one day recommend Lisa and Ryder to mind their own business and stay out of his personal life. What did we ask? That was so personal.
Finally, somebody says it.
With when to do the wave? What's going on?
Just interrupting him while he's working back there, maybe.
Oh, maybe that's it. I'm so confused.
I love this chat. Thank you to
Oh,
anybody
my
who
gosh.
keeps her rolling every morning. We appreciate it. We used to have a text line on our morning show, and that's how we would touch base with people. And we don't have that here, which we were like kind of bummed about when we started. But then immediately we realized the chat for on YouTube is just ripping constantly.
We've got Surf Knot in the chat from the UK checking in. Incredible. Thank you for being here. That's so fun.
Okay. What else do we got coming up on the show here? We're going to do our bets and what we learned today. We've already covered the PV Mart returning. I'd like to talk about washer fluid for a moment, if I could.
It's a big time of year for washer fluid. Sometimes I don't even scrape my windshield. I just do the washer fluid move
Until
it's
clears?
Yeah, it's not safe.
Yeah, that sounds really wet and wasteful.
Yeah.
But that's fine, I guess. Here's what I'm wondering. Why can't they put a pump at the gas station so that when you're gassing up, there's just a separate little...
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Because I always feel bad the amount of jugs that I go through and that, like, we must
Then you just
go
throw
through.
it out.
Well, yeah, they don't have, like, the proper recycling in most gas stations right there. And when you need it, you're going to fill up.
Yeah.
So if they just had, like, I'll pay $3 and I just get the...
That's
fill
so
up.
smart.
Yeah. Been waiting for it. And this time of year, you go through about a jug a week?
Yep, that's what it feels like.
Just jug city. That's what everybody calls me.
Yeah.
So many jugs have been around, you
Jug
know?
Judy. Circling back to when we had Kim on and she calls her friends Judy. That was the best. Jug is Judy.
And, like, the worst part is when the roads are like they are now. I mean, it's getting cold enough now that maybe it's not as big a problem. But, like, last week, when you run out while you're driving, it feels like it's the most dangerous thing I've ever been a part of. Like, when it starts to get, like, the muddy and there's a truck that passes you and it sprays up all over you. What do you do? Get your hand out the sunroof. You're pouring your coffee on it just to try to survive.
Yeah, I did that with Gatorade once, which was fitting because it was blue.
Until you pull over. Like, yeah, it's just a dangerous game out there. I think they got to make it easier for you to top up your washer fluid.
Brilliant. Thank you for this.
Oh, that felt good to get that off my chest.
Did you see that the LRT, they're switching from having to need a card? You can just use your, I don't know if it's Apple Pay, but you can scan your debit and credit card. That is actually, I don't even want to say long time.
Long overdue?
Long overdue because it's like a new system here in the city, but good for them for being on top of it.
It does feel like it's long overdue. I think you were right when you said that.
Okay.
Because it's ridiculous.
It is. Especially if you're running late and the train is coming. If you were able to just quickly get on the bus.
Exactly. And the LRT. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, the LRT.
I would like to caution us, though, not to go too far with
what do you mean?
Tap to pay. There's a couple things that maybe we shouldn't be able to tap to pay.
Like what?
Buffalo. Imagine if you didn't have to get up and go to the VLT machine and you could just be like, Deet.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Well, it's like those people with the cards. Like,
yeah.
because you can just preload
you can
those things.
preload those.
I've seen videos of like, I don't know, they must be sitting on a lot of retirement savings, but people just loading in like 20 grand into a slot machine.
Well,
just,
and
like,
it's scary because
tap of a button.
I bet their mentality is once it's on that, it's fake money. Like it's like, oh, it's already like accounted, like it's not mine.
Yeah.
And then that's just gone, that 20 grand.
So they do tap with those players' cards? I thought it was just to keep track of how much you spend.
I don't know if it's specifically like, I don't know if you can do that in Alberta sort of thing.
Right.
But I've definitely like I've seen videos on the internet.
Yeah, I've never had one of those tap cards at a
It just seems way too scary.
I bring a $20 bill and that's it.
That's the lie.
Well, once I find that dragon machine on Fremont Street, that'll be a different story.
Yeah, I might be getting myself a card for that place. That's gonna be so dope.
I'm gonna bring my own pillow to sit on. That's how long I'm gonna be at that slot machine.
That's such a grandma move. Bring your own VLT pillow. Killing it.
Oh man. Okay, should we get to our bets of the day?
Sure, yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
I am going with today.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Hold your little hizzes.
Oh, you get to go first.
No, we just gotta get into it.
Okay.
This segment. You want to do it?
No, go ahead.
This segment is brought to you by Sports Interaction, Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 19 plus, please play responsibly. I do have that memorized. I don't know why. I still look at my sheet, but one of these days.
It's the only thing you have written on your sheet.
I didn't even write it. It's printed off from someone else that wrote it.
Okay, we're both betting on the Oilers game tonight.
But I didn't bet on a win.
You didn't? You just went straight up.
I just went straight up. This is going to be a little bit unconventional.
Okay.
But maybe not. I'm going with Nurse anytime goal tonight.
Ooh. He has been shooting a lot.
I know. So my odds are 600. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
I put
that's
$5 on it. I mean,
good odds.
It's playing pretty good. We'll see.
I also picked an Oilers goal scorer with the win. The combination, I'm going Savoy just because he's got something to prove. Tyler doesn't think so as much as I do. But Savoy and McLeod obviously swapped teams, playing their old teams. I think he's going to want to outdo McLeod. I think he gets one tonight.
Do you like that 7:08 p.m. puck drop? Liars.
Yeah. Is that what they're saying? Is 7:08?
It's at 7:08 p.m.
That'll be 7:28 probably.
That's a late start. So much for our early start club, hey?
Do you think maybe the anthem singers, as like we transition and Gen Z start taking over those roles,
that they'll speed it up?
Well, yeah, just everybody moves a little faster now. Like videos, you got to be quick with them.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe they could just like start singing the anthem a little bit quicker?
No.
Would you have to do both? Or like let's just start doing anthems for the home country. How about that? I don't need to hear "O Canada" in the Dallas arena. Just give me the American anthem. That's a little advantage to you from playing at home ice. And let's get this thing on the road. Just one anthem. That's my...
I don't know. I like singing the anthem.
You feel like singing along to the American anthem at Rogers Place.
I have to admit it's a pretty song.
The best thing in the world is when it's two Canadian teams and you can just go, boom, one anthem. In and out, all done.
And even at like the World Juniors and the Olympics, they just do the anthem at the end, right? And
Yeah,
with
for
the winning team.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Yeah. And then like if Canada wins, Team Sweden just has to sit there and listen.
Yeah. That's kind of badass.
It's a bit of a dunk on.
Yeah, it is a dunk.
But I like hitting the big notes.
Well, go and watch a YouTube video. by yourself in your room and hit the big notes if you'd like. But for the rest of us, it's time for one anthem.
Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Go Oilers.
Yes, indeed. Good luck to the Oilers tonight against Buffalo.
If you're going to the game, can you tag us? Like, send a picture of you in your seats, in your jersey, and tag Ryder and Lisa.
I'm going to the game Thursday, so I have tickets, oddly. So I split season tickets with 4 other guys.
So you go how many times a year?
Like 9.
And sometimes you'll sell them if you can't make it. Or
yeah, I've got tickets for tonight's game and Thursdays. And they're not selling for...
Really?
I got them up on Ticketmaster.
How much?
Front row on the second deck. I've got them for $60 each, and they're not selling.
Who wants them?
No, I'm not going to sell them to somebody here. That looks greasy.
Why does that look greasy? They're tickets to a game.
Yeah, it looks like I got them for free from work, and
you
now
didn't.
I'm selling them.
You wish.
Jason Greger's raising $100,000 this month in season of giving, selling off tickets and donating the money, and I'm over here selling and keeping. Can't be doing that.
I mean,
but I can sell them through Ticketmaster.
Greger is the favorite. We're just kind of in the wings.
Sure.
In the background.
Well, how about this? Make me an offer. I'll donate it to charity. Make me an offer. It's got to be over $100. I'll send you the tickets. Front row, second deck.
Whoever donates the most in the super chat.
Yeah, whoever gives me the biggest offer in the next... Oh, no, No, we can't...
Why not?
You just switched it all up
I did?
on me. Yep.
Okay, whatever. I'm not a part of this.
Reach out to me if you want to buy the tickets.
I'll be at the Dragon slot machine. Bye.
Over $100. Slide into my DMs. I'll donate it to charity. Ben Stelter Fund. I'll put it in the chat tomorrow morning how much I got.
Speaking of charities and children, let's pull up that picture of Nuge from last night. This is pretty epic.
It is.
It's nice seeing the Oilers out and about in the city. We saw Evan Bouchard at Patricia Street Deli. And Nuge and his wife,
Bree.
They were at the gala last night for the Stollery.
They're the new honorary co-chairs
How cool
of
is that?
Stollery No Bounds, which is going to be the new standalone Stollery. But yeah, they're the new honorary co-chairs. Pretty awesome.
Look at this picture of them talking last night at the gala. That's so special.
It's a little bit confusing.
Why?
The picture's confusing.
Why?
Well, the colors, you can't really see what's going on.
No, there he is.
That's better.
He's looking good.
And look at Just Bite Me Meals, giving it some love on the bottom.
Look at that. We love Bite Me Meals. You can use our promo code SAUCE20 if you want to save 20% off your first order of Just Bite Me Meals. We have a new order coming in today.
Yeah, we do.
Reese, I hope you're getting excited. You're going to get some meals tomorrow.
How was that brisket mac and cheese that I left you the other day from Just Bite Me Meals?
Just as delicious as it sounds. It's so
dude,
good.
it's
oh my gosh.
so good.
How many of those do we have in the order from today?
2.
Come on, up that.
Well, next time I'll get 3.
I think
one
we should
for each of us.
I think just
nothing but brisket mac and cheese.
Okay, we're trying to eat healthy. We're using Just Bite Me Meals, and it's just mac and cheese for every single meal. That brings me back to being 6 years old.
Yeah,
anyway, SAUCE20 is the code that you can use to save 20% off your first order. JustBiteMeMeals.com. Incredible stuff.
We got to ask, can I pay for the airfare if somebody buys the tickets off of me?
Oh, is somebody tuning in from
Somewhere
where are they
else.
from?
Yeah, we're not sure, but that would be Surf Knot.
Oh, yeah, they're in the UK.
that.
That's why. No, we're definitely not paying for those plane tickets. How much are those going for? Honestly, maybe cheaper than flying to BC right now. It's insane.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Booked Christmas flights out to BC, and they were absurd.
$700 or something crazy like that.
It was $700 just to get you home.
What?
Yeah, and that was on Christmas Eve, which was way cheaper than the 23rd, which you thought you might want to come home on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Let's hear it.
How WestJet sometimes will just have American prices out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah.
I think you're on the wrong website.
Canadian company. I'm in Canada. I look at the prices for flights. I'm like $450, I guess. And then you see the little USD afterwards.
No way. I hate when the USD comes out of nowhere.
When I'm logged into the app, it's still in Canadian prices.
Yeah.
But if you're just using a website, it tries to trick you with that USD business. Nice try, WestJet. Not today. I still had to pay for the flights.
And you still use WestJet because you get points and it's awesome.
Only direct ones out to Victoria on Christmas Eve.
Okay, should we get to what we learned today? If you learned something important during the broadcast today, hit us up in the chat. Let us know about it.
Mm-hmm.
What did I learn? I always struggle with this segment.
I just learned how much fun it is to say buffalo and do the afterwards. And now I kind of want to go and hit a VLT machine. So that's what I learned.
I learned that I need to now keep track of people in the chat saying clip that to remember what they're talking about when they said to clip that, so we're aware of what we need to clip. Kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Reese, any important lessons learned during the show today?
I learned that we need a new way to access windshield washer fluid.
Yes.
That's a super cool concept.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah. Just fill her up.
What the heck?
Fill her up. Oh, which one? Both.
What? Oh, the gas and
Yeah.
yeah. And get me a sugar-free Red Bull while you're at it. Let's get all the chemicals.
If only it used to work like that. Or if only it still worked like it used to. Gas station attendants used to be at every gas station. Do you ever remember that, Reese?
Do you ever go to a domo and have someone fill up for you?
No, I've always thought that was really weird. Like, I don't really like the idea of somebody, like, it's not like I don't trust them. I just feel bad watching somebody else do that.
When it's freezing out.
Yeah,
middle of the
especially,
winter in my hometown, you'd like sneak out your credit card or your cash from the window. They'd have to fill it up. They just looked like they were having the worst time ever.
It's so cold you can't even unroll your window. You have to open the driver's door to even hand them something. It's like when you get a cleaner and you're home and you're like standing in the kitchen eating a sandwich.
Totally.
And you're like, should I be helping?
Like crumbs drop on the floor and you're like,
sorry, I know you just cleaned this room. Can you come back and get this? Like, there's no way.
Whose job is it to clean up these crumbs right now?
Do you want me to mop?
On that note, good luck to the Oilers tonight against Buffalo.
Saucy in the morning. I still have yesterday's backtrack stuck in my head. It's so good.
Yeah.
Saucy in the morning.
You can find it on YouTube if you're looking for it.
Make sure you're subscribing to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. We have a separate channel. We are going to be using that soon. Let us know that you subscribed. DM us on Instagram and let us know, and you'll be entered to win a gift card. There's so many moving parts, we know.
And the first person to make me an offer on my tickets, over $100, I'll donate it to the Super Chat tomorrow morning.
You know where to find us on Instagram. Find Ryder FM or Ryder and Lisa. We check all of those DMs.
The link for the new YouTube channel is in the description. If you don't see it in the chat at all, just go to the description. It'll be there forever.
And to wrap up
I'm going to sing the anthem.
No, to wrap up the 3 stars of anything. It looks like Reese got it done, but
shut up.
Tyler Yaremchuk did say he voted for me, and
that doesn't matter. That's 2 votes.
It's 40-38 between Reese
What's
and
math? I'm bad at math. Help.
And that's 80 votes. So there's less than 100 votes. So each vote is worth more than 1%. That means Daddy wins today.
Don't call yourself Daddy ever again.
We'll sort through the math on this one.
Okay, I don't really trust any of you.
With 80 votes total for 3 stars of anything, each vote is worth more than 1%. Tyler Yaremchuk got 2 votes, and that counts for more than 2%. And currently, I am trailing. Oh, now I'm trailing you by 3. Somebody didn't like it. Reese is voting on his phone, and he's got 6
I just created a new YouTube account.
So who's the winner?
I feel like I did the math, but now it's 3 percentage points apart because somebody decided to mess with us big time right as I was rolling.
Somebody must have voted for Lisa.
Hell yeah, they did. They voted for me to sing the anthem. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Keep it saucy. Cut it, Reese. Cut it.
How's it go?
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel. Freaking nailed it.